High in the eastern Himalayas, shrouded in mist and legend, lies a kingdom unlike any other. Bhutan, often called the last Shangri-La, has intentionally remained isolated, cultivating a unique path where material wealth takes a backseat to collective well-being. It is a place where ancient traditions thrive amidst breathtaking natural beauty, and the very air seems to hum with an unparalleled sense of peace. For centuries, its remote valleys and towering monasteries have guarded secrets, inviting only those who seek a deeper journey, a spiritual pilgrimage away from the modern world's relentless pace. What if a nation's success wasn't measured by its economic output, but by the happiness of its people? This radical idea forms the bedrock of Bhutanese governance, gross national happiness, or GNH. More than just a philosophy, GNH is a holistic framework that balances material and spiritual development, emphasizing environmental conservation, cultural preservation, good governance, and sustainable socioeconomic growth. Introduced by His Majesty the Fourth King, Jigme Singye Wangchuck, this unique vision has shaped every policy and decision since the 1970s, making Bhutan a global pioneer in mindful development. It's a testament to their unwavering commitment to a different kind of progress. This philosophy directly influences Bhutan's approach to tourism. Rather than mass tourism, Bhutan implements a high-value, low-impact policy. This means visitors pay a sustainable development fee, ensuring that tourism benefits the local community and infrastructure, while minimizing environmental and cultural degradation. It's an intentional choice to preserve the very essence that draws people here. Travelers embark on curated journeys, often with local guides like Karma, who understand the delicate balance between sharing their heritage and protecting its sanctity. This model ensures that every step taken on Bhutanese soil contributes to the nation's happiness, not detracting from it. Our journey begins with Alara, a seasoned traveler from the West, who, after years of chasing postcard moments, sought something profoundly different. She arrived in Paro one spring morning, eager to venture beyond the well-trodden paths. Alara wasn't looking for luxury resorts, she yearned for genuine connection, for the whispers of ancient wisdom held within remote monasteries, and the raw, untamed beauty of the Himalayas. Her guide, Karma, a man whose family had lived in the Phobjika Valley for generations, understood this quest implicitly. Together, they would seek the true heart of Bhutan, far from the typical tourist circuit. No visit to Bhutan is complete without acknowledging the iconic Taksang Palphug Monastery, famously known as the Tiger's Nest. This breathtaking architectural marvel, clinging precariously to a cliffside, represents the spiritual heart of the nation. It's a testament to the profound faith and engineering prowess of the Bhutanese. While Alara and Karma paid their respects here, marveling at its grandeur and the sacred tales it holds, their true adventure lay further afield. The Tiger's Nest served as a powerful introduction, a symbol of the deep spirituality that pervades this land, but Alara sought the quieter echoes, the less heralded sanctuaries. Leaving the bustle of Paro behind, Alara and Karma journeyed eastward, deeper into the Bhutanese heartland. Their destination, the Phobjika Valley, a vast U-shaped glacial valley often overlooked by those on shorter itineraries. This remote wetland is a critical conservation area and the winter home of the rare black-necked cranes. It's also home to the Gungate Goemba, a 17th-century monastery perched majestically on a hill overlooking the valley. As they drove along winding mountain roads, the landscape transformed, becoming more pristine, more silent, revealing the true scale of Bhutan's untouched wilderness and the gentle pace of rural life. 3 days after arriving in Paro, they reached the valley. Perched on a ridge commanding panoramic views of the Phobjika Valley, the Gungate Goemba Monastery radiates an ancient, quiet power. This significant Nyingmapa monastery, founded in 1613, is a beacon of spiritual learning and a sanctuary for its resident monks. Alara spent an entire afternoon there, observing the daily rituals, the chanting, and the intricate butter lamp offerings. Karma explained the monastery's role not just as a religious site, but as a cultural anchor for the surrounding communities. It felt miles away from any concept of a tourist attraction, Instead, it was a living, breathing testament to Bhutanese faith, deeply embedded in the rhythm of the valley. To truly immerse herself, Alara opted for a homestay in a traditional farmhouse near Gungate. Here, the experience wasn't just about observation, but participation. She learned to cook ema, Bhutan's national dish, from her host, an elderly woman named Pema. The nights were filled with stories shared by the fire, illustrating the deep reverence Bhutanese people hold for their land, their ancestors, and their spiritual beliefs. This intimate connection offered a stark contrast to the fleeting encounters of conventional tourism, revealing the authentic warmth and hospitality that are cornerstones of Bhutanese culture, and how they embody the GNH principles in their daily lives. The journey into Bhutan's untouched wilderness truly began as Alara and Karma embarked on a multi-day trek into the lower regions of Jigme Dorji National Park. This vast protected area, one of the largest in Bhutan, is a biodiversity hotspot, home to snow leopards, takins, and diverse rhododendron forests. The silence of the mountains was profound, broken only by the rustling leaves or a distant bird call. Each step further from civilization amplified the feeling of being truly present, deeply connected to a natural world still largely untouched by human interference. It was a rigorous, yet incredibly rewarding experience, revealing the sheer scale of Bhutan's ecological commitment. Environmental conservation isn't just a policy in Bhutan, it's a way of life, enshrined in their constitution. The country maintains over 70% forest cover, a remarkable achievement. This commitment stems directly from the GNH philosophy, recognizing that a healthy environment is fundamental to the well-being of its citizens. During their trek, Karma pointed out initiatives like reforestation projects and community-led conservation efforts. Alara witnessed firsthand how local communities, far from remote government offices, actively participate in safeguarding their natural heritage, understanding their intrinsic connection to the land and its future. This communal stewardship is a powerful example for the rest of the world. After their trek, Alara and Karma traveled to Bumtang, often considered Bhutan's spiritual heartland. This region, comprising 4 broad valleys, is dotted with ancient temples and monasteries, some dating back to the 7th century. They visited Jambe Lokhang and Kurji Lokhang, sacred sites associated with Guru Rinpoche, who introduced Buddhism to Bhutan. Unlike the grand scale of Tiger's Nest, these monasteries offered a more intimate, historical experience. Each stone, each mural, told a story of faith and resilience, echoing across centuries. The gentle reverence of the locals visiting these sites further deepened Alara's understanding of Bhutan's spiritual fabric, untouched by overt commercialism. Bhutan's commitment to cultural preservation extends to its vibrant traditional arts and crafts, known as the 13 Arts and Crafts or Zorg Chusum. From intricate Thangka painting to precise woodworking and weaving, these skills have been passed down through generations, often linked to monastic traditions. Alara visited a local workshop in Bumtang, watching artisans meticulously work on textiles and carvings. She observed how these crafts are not merely decorative but embody spiritual meaning and cultural identity. This dedication ensures that Bhutanese heritage remains alive and relevant, resisting the homogenizing forces of globalization and offering a tangible connection to their past. Good governance, another vital pillar of GNH, manifests in Bhutan's stable political system and its focus on equitable development. The monarchy transitioned voluntarily to a constitutional democracy in 2008, a unique move driven by the king's desire for greater public participation. This focus on inclusive decision-making and strong institutions ensures that the nation's progress truly serves the people's well-being. From rural electrification projects to access to education, development initiatives are carefully planned to align with GNH principles. Despite its unwavering commitment to GNH, Bhutan is not immune to the pressures of the modern world. The influx of technology, global media, and evolving aspirations present subtle tensions. How does a nation preserve its unique identity while embracing necessary progress? Karma reflected on this during a quiet evening, acknowledging the challenges but emphasizing the strength of Bhutanese values. The younger generation, while connected globally, still largely upholds traditional customs and cherishes their cultural roots. This careful navigation of modernity, seeking to adopt what benefits without sacrificing what defines them, is Bhutan's quiet struggle and its profound lesson. Alara's journey also took her to regions accessible only by foot or hardy 4x4 vehicles, areas rarely seen by foreigners. Here, the monasteries were smaller, older, sometimes just hermitages tucked into caves, sustaining a single monk or two. The focus wasn't on grand architecture but on deep meditation and quiet contemplation. This commitment to spiritual solitude, even in the most remote corners, showcases Bhutan's spiritual dedication. These untouched wildlands, where the path often disappears, are not just beautiful landscapes, they are sanctuaries of profound silence and introspection, offering a spiritual sustenance that cannot be found in the bustling cities of the world. By the end of her 3-week journey, Alara was not the same traveler who had arrived in Paro. The breathtaking landscapes had imprinted themselves on her memory, but it was the deep-seated happiness and peace of the Bhutanese people that truly resonated. She had witnessed a society where success was redefined, where the pursuit of well-being was an active, collective endeavor. From the quiet reverence of the monasteries to the warm hospitality of the villages, every encounter had reinforced the idea that a different way of living, one in harmony with nature and spirit, was not only possible but thriving. Her quest for authenticity had been profoundly fulfilled. In a world increasingly consumed by consumerism and endless growth, Bhutan stands as a powerful counter-narrative. Its commitment to gross national happiness, sustainable tourism, and the preservation of its pristine wilderness offers a blueprint, or at least a profound question, for other nations. Can true progress exist without sacrificing the environment or human well-being? Bhutan, through its quiet determination, shows that such a balance is achievable. It reminds us that there are still places where the soul can breathe, where ancient wisdom guides modern choices, and where the value of a single, majestic mountain far outweighs any temporary economic gain. Its message is a beacon of hope. Bhutan remains a land for the discerning traveler, for those who seek depth over surface, meaning over fleeting spectacle. It's a journey not just across landscapes, but into oneself, guided by the wisdom of an ancient culture. The path to Shangri-La is not always easy, it demands respect, patience, and an open heart. But for those willing to take the road less traveled, Bhutan offers an unparalleled reward, a glimpse into a world where happiness truly is paramount, where the future is consciously crafted, and where the echoes of ancient chants still resonate across pristine valleys. It is, perhaps, the ultimate journey of discovery.